Update 5 on Typhoon Noul, Philippine name Dodong. It has winds of 120 miles per hour and a pressure of 944 millibars. Position 13.3 degrees north, 128 degrees east. It's intensified slightly, and that trend may continue as it nears the Philippines. The storm could intensify to become a Category 4 storm, already Category 3 on the Saffir-Simpson hurricane wind scale, and a probable landfall location in Aurora or Isabela province. And to be fair, it will probably just graze the coast by the looks of things. It is beginning to, it will curve away from the Philippines, but probably not in time to avoid a landfall. And that landfall will occur probably with winds of over 200 kilometers per hour sustained and higher gusts. The storm will then move towards the northeast and weaken significantly, but may still deliver typhoon or tropical storm conditions to the Ryukyu Islands of Japan in around 3 or 4 days' time. Signal 2 warnings in effect just for the island of Catanduanes at the moment. Signal 1 warnings in effect for a much wider area though, large parts of Samar and indeed for Luzon as well, southeastern Luzon completely, and the east coast as far north as Isabela and inland as far as the province of Quirino. That's as of May the 8th at 10 PM in the Philippines. Those warnings may extend further west and north and increase to Signal 2 warnings perhaps as time goes on. Sea surface temperatures are fairly warm at this point, around 28 or 29 degrees Celsius, and that's probably going to increase just a little bit before the storm makes landfall in around 1.5 days' time or less. Wind shear is looking pretty decent. The darker colours there denoting good conditions for storm intensification. Obviously that's not good news for the Philippines, and in terms of water vapor, not looking too bad there either. Dry air towards the east, just a little bit towards the northwest of the storm, but probably not significant amounts. Here's the latest satellite imagery. How has the storm been progressing in the past few frames? Well, you can see the eye there. On that imagery in particular, it seems to have become a little bit less obvious in the past few frames, so I wonder whether that will tell us anything. But it is moving. You can certainly track its movement there towards the west-northwest, almost directly towards the island of Catanduanes as well, but I think it will pass towards the north, and it will probably curve a little bit more towards the northwest as well, a bit more of a northwest element in the next few hours. This was the latest Himawari imagery from last night, just before night fell, and this is what it looks like now. Obviously it is darkness over this area of the world. This is the latest image from around an hour ago, showing what the storm looked like in good detail. You can certainly still see the eye and the eye wall there, but not looking quite as good as what it could. As of May the 8th at 2 PM UTC, we've got subtropical storm Anna in the Atlantic with tropical storm watches in effect. Look out for the next update on that one. We've also got, of course, Typhoon Noul and the new formation of a tropical storm 7W. It's still yet to be named by the Japanese Meteorological Agency, but it seems obvious now that it will probably be named Dolphin in the next few hours. And that is the 28th storm to form. Noul was the 27th around the world in 2015. 17 of those storms have become Category 1 hurricanes or their equivalents around the world, with winds of 74 miles per hour, and Noul became number 11 to reach Category 3 intensity with winds of 115 miles per hour sustained and higher. You can follow Force 13 on any of our outlets. The website force13.com is the main place to be, usually, but we're under renovation at the moment. The new website hopefully will be bigger and better very soon. You can also follow us on YouTube, Facebook and Twitter, search Force 13 on those, and you can speak to me personally on Skype, add Fool13 on there for tropical weather chat. That's in numerals, the 13 on that one now. You can also join the chat room on there as well, where you can discuss storms with fellow trackers. We're also live later on at 4 PM UTC, so that's going to be, what, midnight local time in the Philippines, I believe. Until then, that's all for now on Noul.